So this is 125.2. So it's been updated so that the tournament flag appropriately sets the settings for the tournament that we're going to be running. So we can double check that. If I go into new game and choose a seed, I have some seeds copied. So we should be able to here. And then you should be able to look at the flags. You can see that all of these flags are already set. So jewelry box, downloadable items, specific inverted stinky gyre, canter and lore checks. So tournament is on now. And I wasn't playing with the tournament flag before because it wasn't set, but now it's set. Enter Sandman, Rising Tides, and Unchained Keys. Trap chests, and then this is a new one that we're not turning on because it wasn't available when we were planning the tournament. But it's something that like some very specific vocal members of the Timespinner Randomizer community have been asking for some time, which is allowing you to warp from the past to the present using the wheel and spindle, the same way that you would warp from the present to the past in the vanilla game. But yeah, and then the settings I'm just not going to touch because the tourney flag enforces tourney-specific settings. So, that should be everything. Which ones were not my preferences? I think it would have... were any of these things that I decided I didn't like? I think I liked all of these. I think I wasn't a fan of trap chests. And then there were a couple that were really close. Like, I think Quick Seed was really close. And I think, one of the others had, like, a voting that was within 2 or 3 of each other. But most were pretty one-sided votes. And I, for the most part, came down on most of these flags. I think... like, if there was anything that I could change about the rule set, it would probably be having Past Wheel and Spindle Warp on just for, you know, some slightly more randomization, slightly more variety, a little bit of more possibility in the seed. But I'm perfectly happy with this rule set. I am, as much as I didn't vote for trapped chests, I am okay with trapped chests. So yeah, that's where that is. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to play this one. Okay. All right, and then we need to have the timer up. Damn it, that keeps happening. Why does that keep happening? Here. There. What's up, Kellerman? This keeps happening too. I don't know why this keeps changing. It's not supposed to. Oh boy. That's not correct. Time isn't, in fact, running out. No, of course not. Time moves at protagonist speed. Didn't you know? You know what? I'm just going to jump into the game real quick and make sure that this thing is set. And then I'll come back out and restart it and actually start time appropriately. All right. This needs to look like this. Perfect. Rom-com with all the false starts? Jeez. The worst time for Quantum Leap to start? That would be incredible. All right, so this is looking good, right? Good. Yes. New game, choose seed, paste. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. What have we got? Forbidden minus. Wow, what a start. Yes, yeah. She's always gonna get mad at me for breaking the lantern. That's standard. This is so miserable. %84% chance I have to fight Zarian early. Love it. Alright. Let's go. Forbidden minus. What a start. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's low damage, but it should, like, it'll give me some amount of freedom. And then with Unchained Keys, I absolutely want to tag every warp I can find. So let's go get some warps, yeah? On some of them. There's some of them that people have tried out. There's some of them that maybe not so many people have tried out. What did she give me? Nothing relevant, I don't think. Alright. Immediately swapping over to Radiant Plus. I'll take a Radiant Plus. I'll take a Plus Radiant. This is the good stuff. Damn it. 2 hits, okay. Colossal Plus. Big hits. Should not be up for several hours, so you might drift in and out. Fair enough. I respect that. Radiant Plus is enough to one-shot these idiots. Oh, beautiful. And I have fire? Everything is lining up. My god, I'm gonna kill everybody. It's gonna be great. It would work better if I was not being an idiot, though. That's true. I mean, this is going to be a seed that a lot of people will do well at, which is fine. Alright, I want to grab this warp. And then turn around and come back down. The warp. This is the warp I'm grabbing. And then I'm turning around and going back down. To grab the other warp. I think I'm not going into Siren Caves, but I am going to grab the warp to Siren Caves. Gonna need to, remember how to do jewelry switching also. That is also going to be a thing I'm going to have to remember and be good at. Levels! Give me the levels! 3 experience. Alright, yeah, I'm not bothering with the rest of this for now, but I will come back here later. Probably. This is going to be not helpful. Yep. There's still a lot of stuff I can't get right now. But I can prevent you idiots from doing anything to me. Well, it's not enough to kill him? Wild. Also, Chaos Plus and Colossal Plus. And Infernal Flame? rooms? Interesting. I think Colossal is better than Chaos Blades, but maybe that's worth trying out. And then there's a thing in here too. Yeah. Max aura up. Fix that drawbridge. Alright, this is a little bit out of my way, but I just want to see what the numbers are. Okay, big numbers. I will take this save, because I've been punished here before. There's still a bunch of stuff here that's not in logic at the moment. Can't get that thing over on the left. I have exactly fire as my progression at the moment, which is not a lot. Wow, I really need to work on my navigation for some of these rooms. Light wall. Alright, well, I suppose we know what we're up for. Does this even do anything for me? I'll equip it anyway. Oh god. Sure, that works. And blue plus. I mean, it's not going to be better for me than Radiant, but thank you. Light wall, huh? Just all of the light damage. I love it. Plasma even. Okay. Potentially good. Radiant, I think, is still better under most circumstances. I'd have to look at, like, the list of things. I have light wall, so I can go up here. Alright, we can go up here. And is basement flooded? Basement is flooded. Alright, we're not going into the basement. Boy, these rooms sure are easier to navigate when everything dies. When just everything is dead immediately, navigation is much easier. High ether. Ooh, princess dress. Put a dress on. I don't know if you know this about Linnaeus, but it is very important that Linnaeus be pretty at all times. Extra. Wow, lots of damage! Yo, being a princess is great. Be a princess more often. Hey, Batty Mass, how's it going? Bombardment, pretty good. Do I like regular bombardment over... I don't need to do that, but okay. Regular bombardment over Colossal Plus? Scientists are better? Scientists are better, it's true. Noirshot knows the lore. I can never remember, honestly. Like, I know that there's, you know, 3 or 4 different pieces of clothing up at the top level, and I can never remember which one I actually want. You! Alright, I guess we're switching to bombardment. Infernal Flames? Chaos Blades? Let's try Chaos Blades. That's not Chaos Blades. God damn it. I'm really bad. I have a lot to make up for. I remember how to play this game. I have more ethers. I should be using these ethers. Oh yeah, that's way better. I'm dead. Good thing I saved. Alright, what I have learned is that chaos is good. I can take this fight again. I can do this fight. I'm actually not particularly worried about it. I just need to be slightly better than I was. Scary. Still eating the sun. Oh, should not have gotten hit by that. Oh, no. Oh, come on. All right, I'm skipping this. Do I want to know a fun fact you learned the other day? Absolutely. I'm always here for fun facts. Wow, that was, that went way more poorly than I expected it to. I thought I was going to be more okay at this. That's alright. I'll pick up some mobility. I'll come back. The canter and fight becomes a lot easier with, like, double jump or something. Does his light wall attack? Lunaeus fits on the other end without getting hit. Oh, that's cool. I do have pink. Max health. Sure, I'll take it. Chaos trap. Less ideal. Oh, really? Alright. Let that be a lesson to you. There is a process for getting up and over these things. Chaos! Good, good. Honestly, Radiant Plus is just incredible. Modern Warp Beacon, Siren's Cave. Okay. Oh, I do need to go this way, though. So many things you need to learn without Teleria Risky Dash. Oh, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like, the way you navigate rooms is so different. Bleak. Aura. Water Mask. Okay, I'll take that. Am I gonna use... No, okay. I did it with 3. Great, good to know. It's another thing that, like, I definitely have ideas as to how to navigate some rooms with Teleria, and then some rooms I just haven't gotten any practice navigating without Teleria, so that is absolutely going to take some practice. I got anything good to sell you? I really don't. Wow, we got lab glasses? Absolutely. A great day to be alive. Princess with lab glasses, feeling like Zelda already. Do I want to navigate this area with just Light Wall? Not especially. But here we go anyway. Perfect! Perfect timing! Thank you, Celestial Sash. Absolutely no complaints about that timing. Okay. Ow. Rude. Alright, actually that was pretty easy. I didn't need to be nearly as concerned about that one as I was. Scythe actually doing a reasonable amount of damage. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I still have to do the right side, and then I can teleport out. And I can, in fact, teleport out, because I have, in fact, used the teleporter. I did actually do it. Keep on giving me that free experience. Alright, I feel good about Cantorin now, too. Feel like I could take him out with my newfound goodies. But that's one check, and that can wait. In the meantime, I have access to the pyramid? Why do I have access to the pyramid? Do I have the beacon? Do I have the beacon? Does it show up in relics? It should show up here. I do have a mysterious warp beacon. Wow. I didn't even realize. It's on my tracker. It's probably on my tracker. I have no pieces of the time spinner, though, so I'm very far away from getting anything done. I have the elevator key, so I like going through here to the elevator. I have the water mask also, which means we probably will need to go to Maw at some point. But I like doing the elevator first. Since anything can be anywhere, it doesn't matter when I go where. I might still not need to do Maw, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet how I feel about prioritizing the past versus the present. Like how I want to handle that routing. I have elevator key, but no key cards, which is interesting. Oh, hey, look, it's Timespinner Gear 1. This was obviously the correct choice. I'm a genius. Open! I don't have A or B, so that's useless. I can get this chest. Wow. Does everything just die to one-shot from Radiance at this point? That's great. I can certainly handle spiders with no problem. Probably even hell spiders. Oh boy, neurotoxin. Thanks, buddy. Always here for me when I need you. I cannot go kill Varney, so we'll just cross here, I suppose. It is on my tracker. I don't know when I got it. I guess I just wasn't paying attention, or I skipped past the message somehow. Feels like not an easy message to skip past, but I could be wrong. This is an herb, and not relevant to me. I should have realized that it was an herb and not gone all the way into the room. Gotta remember how to go fast! Going fast is not easy. What's up, Lily? Where is more items here? Okay, it's just the one down here. Alright, that's good. That's good. This is good routing. Good routing practice, at least. Gun plus, huh? That's a lot of plus. Okay. I'm willing to learn more about gun plus. Tell me about gun. I might use this against some fight or another. Where am I going now? There's so many places I could go. Go back to the library? I'll go back to the library. I don't have the tablet yet. Maybe I should go back to the past? Go clear out the past. Is the past denser than the present, do we think? Man, it's so hard now that my routing decisions aren't automatic. Sand bottle. Not impressive. Going to here for the shop is probably worthwhile regardless. I don't have access to any of the portal rooms yet. Discord making Discord noises. That was not you. That was me. That was my Discord. For the record. Ooh, Shadow Seal. If only I was good with Shadow Seal. Long walks across library rooms. Past, you have everything accessible except gas mask. That's your main reason for routing. A lot of times that makes you lose. Well, you know, that could go either way. Lab coat and stuff I don't care about. Ah, stuff I extremely care about, actually. They got high ethers for sale? Amazing. I still don't have anything worth selling, though. But I gotta remember to come back here in case I need magic. I got the water mask. We're going to Siren's Cave. Or, the present cave. Past Siren's Cave. Sealed Cave? Caves of Banishment? Whatever cave this is, we're going to the cave. If you sell high ethers, you have a lot of money. That's probably true. Willing to believe that's the case. I didn't get Bombardier chest either. Hey, look, it's those lab glasses. I didn't get Bombardier chest, and I didn't get Cantor and Idol. So, you know, if either of those checks have anything relevant, I'm just screwed, probably. Sure, whatever. Oh my god. Should have just switched to gun. Hey, look, it's a gear. All right. 2 of 5? So far, every place I have deliberately decided to go has had a gear. Royal Towers. That's not super helpful. But thank you anyway. We're going to Maw. That's the next place I'm going. I'm not gonna fight Maw if I don't have to. I probably won't have to. In fact, I will not fight Maw until I have Gas Mask. Because I need to know that whatever it is I'm going for is in logic. Because Timespinner pieces will never be, like, permanently out of logic. So I will not fight Maw unless I have Gas Mask. I think that's actually a pretty good rule. Like, doing it out of logic is sometimes, like, a useful dive. But it's not necessarily a thing that you need to do in these seeds now with Unchained Keys. Right? Like, you always needed to kill Maw before, so doing it out of logic might just shortcut you past, you know, like a little bit of a roundabout something or other, like you need to do it eventually. But you don't necessarily need to do it eventually in these seeds. Sorry, Eels. Today is not your day. Tomorrow's not looking good either. Empire? Tell me more. Oh, I have an equipment or two that I could be wearing. An accessory. I will just immediately fight this. I think it's fine. Cool. That worked out perfectly. Shattered neutral. There's C card. Oh, and I gotta burn the ropes. How am I burning the ropes? With fire. With fire is usually how they are burned. Jin minus? Wow. No, thank you. Of course it was going to be minus. Forbidden is minus. Should have realized. I guess they can't all be a Jin Inferno plus seed. Too bad. Merchant Crow? Okay. Now Ravenlord's location is in logic if I ever get to the lab. Which, I'm only at 2 of 5. So, not impossible. Well, all these pesky level ups causing me time loss. At some point, do I stop killing enemies because I don't want the time loss from level ups anymore? I don't think I'm good enough to optimize at that level. That sounds like a lot. Alright, tag the warp. Tag the warp, immediately turn around. Everything's a balance. It's true. All things in moderation, including experience. Maybe don't jump into flies, though. Nice. That felt better than I usually navigate that room. Which, you know, goes to show how much better I can be at navigating these rooms. Alright, what you got for me, Big Bird? Oh. You know what? Just... It's fine. The spaghetti. Alright, I think I still go to Maw. I think that was still the plan. I absolutely stan Gun Plus. Big old gunshots. How could I turn them down? Pretty good. Not necessary, though, honestly. None of this is necessary. Am I an idiot for turning down Selen's Bangle? I feel like I'm pretty powerful. Nether plus. Wild. And an egg, which means I have all the money in the world. All the money I could possibly want. Ether. Sure. I'm not finding my my required Timespinner piece down here, though. mistimed the jump. I knew she was going to throw something at me. Gun plus good at killing snails? Did you know? Ancient coin. That's not a time spinner piece. It's also not a time spinner piece. None of these things are time spinner pieces. I might as well, right? No time spinner pieces anywhere. Present? Go to the present? Probably go to the present now. Go to Lake Desolation. Oh, I have a card. Okay. Not D, though. I have the C card, which means I could go back to the elevators, and there's an item there I can grab. Oh boy, poison. The slow walk through Lake Desolation. Alright, who is our boots replacement today? Oh, you're gonna die so hard. I'm very excited. Wow! It's so unfair. Oh, hey, it's a lab coat. Yep, as predicted, being a scientist is better than being a princess. D card. Potentially relevant to my interests. There's the time spinner gear I was looking for. 3 out of 5. I have made 2 correct guesses out of 3 total guesses. Maybe... No, I would argue getting Sash was a correct guess. I'll say 3 correct guesses out of 4 total guesses. Ma was a non-starter. Heck yeah. One more. Just one more and it could be anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world is a lot of options. Being given too much freedom. Don't have the downstairs port here yet. I don't know the Zarian port. Too bad. I gotta walk. We'll always have the port if I need it. It's so hard to figure out how to, like, go out of your way to tag warps, knowing that you will intend to backtrack later when you need them. But when it's such a long walk to get to the port in the first place... Not relevant. Grabbing it anyway. I like health. I am a person what likes their health. There it is! Wow! Wow, wow, wow! I feel like a goddamn genius. I'm out. We're done here. Let's go in the game. Oh my god, for once it's not a flooded pyramid. What a great seed. One? $48.37? Sick. Damn, 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 damn. That feels good. I mean, this was a very friendly seed, right? 3 Timespinner pieces all in Lake Serene. And then reasonably correct guesses on the other 2 Timespinner pieces leading up to it. Like, that's very nice. No lab needed. Cool. I'm gonna have to tell Waffle I played the seed. Not Waffle, Wef. This is Wef's seed. And it went decently well. And is a very good showcase for Unchained Keys and Enter Sandman. Cool. Alright, well, I felt really good about that. There are a couple of things where it's like, oh, I should go back and try this stuff. I should go back and navigate this room better. I should learn some orb interactions. But, like, this is a power fantasy of a seed, honestly. Like, starting with Radiant... Not starting with Radiant Plus. But, like, Radiant Plus in the first room. And, like, Gun Plus shortly thereafter. Light Wall early. Sash relatively early. It's a good seed. This is a good seed. Cool. I'll have to post about this one and see how other people did. But in the meantime, let's practice another seed, shall we? Another seed for practice? Seems like a reasonable next step. How many concussions did I get, you think? 10 concussions? 20 concussions? 150 concussions? I think like 20-ish. Probably, I think less than that, actually. Do I think less than that? Is this just my hubris? I think less than that. I think like 10-ish. 17 concussions. Alright, between 10 and 20. That's a good number of concussions. Cool, that worked out really well. Let's do it again. Alright, what's the next seed I have on the list? Next seed is SGD Sean's seed. I'm gonna toss this one in and do a practice. There we go. All right, let's see if this one holds up. 3, 2, 1, start. Wow, literally Radiant start. Sure showed him. No jokes. That was incredible. Radiant Plus as a gift from Mom. Mom sure knows what to get a girl. Fade to black. There he is. Didn't have the right ordering. I'm gonna watch for like the arrow appear above Lunaeus's head, and that's when I have control again. That's when I should stop spamming start. Colossal Plus. Okay, Radiant Plus, Colossal Plus. An interesting mix. Like that better than Aura. Radiant Plus, so good. So good. How did the last seed go? 48-37. It was if you've played it, Waffles practice seed from the Discord. I didn't look at like his description for it, but it was like the first of any practice seeds posted to the Discord. Immediately Mysterious Warp Beacon. Interesting. This one is now SDG Sean's seed. You haven't played any of them? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of... I made a list of all of the seeds posted in the Discord, and I am trying them out. Modern to Lake Desolation. I think I want this. Well, that's all of the warp beacons, so that's a start, certainly. I need to go up first. Coming this way first was a mistake. I want to go up first. This is my routing plan. I'm gonna go this way, grab this warp, and then head back down and grab the warp in front of Caves of Banishment. That is how I want to be routing this. This 26 health is A little scary. Too busy going through all the verification vids. Oh, yeah. I wanted to get some practice in before I submitted my my qualifying seed, but I'm looking forward to doing that one too. All right, maybe just knock it off, huh? Taking the save because I'm scared. Not even sure that it's right to go down and grab this warp, but it feels good. No water down there. And I don't have any mobility yet. You get damage on those archers now. Radiant already holding its own. I keep feeling like I'm gonna jump too early and miss that one. It's always scary. Every time I make that jump, it's scary. A crown, eh? I'll wear a crown. Yeah, I should maybe have waited on that one. I don't know. Oh, I'm one-shotting these idiots now? Superb. Not that idiot, though. Boy, I'm getting so spoiled with all these Radiant Plus seeds. It's kind of silly. I forgot the way that I wanted to route this. Valetian Crown? Not over Empire Crown. Gilded Egg, love it. I keep having these, like, good ideas for how I wanted to route rooms, and then not actually executing on them. Of course, when you can just murder everything, routing kind of takes a little bit of a backseat. This doesn't matter, I'm picking it up anyway, because I don't know how to abandon items. Who needs routing when all of the enemies are dead? Basement flooded? No flood. Cool, I can actually go into the basement this time. I feel like basement very rarely has anything I want. Like alchemy tools. What a great item to have in a basement. Like, checking is still correct. I just don't have any faith in the basement at all. Shattered minus. Yeah, great. Great. Love it. keep that up, I guess. That's Soul Scanner. That's not the good. I thought, is it Teleria? No, it's Soul Scanner. It's Soul Scanner. Basement loop once again completely worthless. I might start. I'm not going to start skipping basement, but know that in my heart of hearts, I want to be skipping basement. I still have no vertical. But I have all of the time warps. So maybe I just go to the present? Let's just go to the present. I'm already on this path. I will clear this path, except for the boss. And then warp out. I do have a shard. Princess dress. I wouldn't mind being a princess. If I could pick up her dress. Okay. Lake Desolation right at the start. Ah, I so very rarely have to route this. This is interesting. Oh, I'm definitely wearing a lab coat. No question in my mind I want to be wearing a lab coat. Sure, wear the egg until I have a reason not to, I suppose. Oh, hey, it's Teleria. I should have done this immediately. I mean, how was I to know? But I should have just done this immediately. Give me the... Thank you. Why is opening chest so hard without Teleria? Alright, we gotta go check Skelly. I'm taking this warp. We're gonna go talk to Skelly. Skelly is a good friend. Do not ignore friend Skelly. Yo, Skelly had keycard B? Skelly came through. Skelly delivering. I don't need to be here anymore either. I have Celestial Sash. I don't know where I want to be. I really need to make a list of like, okay, here is, I have my vertical, where do I want to go? Rather than just stay where you are because it's where you are. Like, I have options. I should take advantage of those options. Chaos Trap. Helpful. I'm gonna go through boots to the next warp. And then I will attempt to make decisions. Don't need this save, but whatever. I guess I want to make it to the... I do want to make it to the library. Okay, so I do have a reason to be here. Other than, you know, inertia. Right. Right, I have a sword. Let's not waste time with shenanigans. Once I have gone to the library and talked to Bird, talked to the Merchant Crow, I want to go to the past and do Ilana's Towers. Because also Merchant Crow. Hey, Seabot, how's it going? Gas mask. Uh-oh. Gas mask means I should probably kill Maw given the opportunity. Water mask. Wow, we got all the masks. Alright, we're definitely going to kill Maw after this then. Keycard B doesn't get me anything in the library proper. Another game you need to get? Absolutely you need to get this game. This game is so good. I don't know how you've managed to watch my stream for as long as you've been watching my stream and not play it yet. But absolutely. I have strong opinions about Timespinner. Keycard V. Maybe if I get a tablet ever. What are the odds on me getting a tablet ever? God. Okay, yes, I'll unequip the goddamn egg. Ah! Menuing! Sell the egg, thank you. Alright, I will buy all the Mind Refresh Ultras, and I guess I will buy some maggots. Universe needs to cut you some slack so you can do so. Okay, fair enough. Guess it's not always as cut and dried as, I want to play this game. I should play this game. Elevators. What have I not done that I need to do? What have I skipped that I could get now? There's the 2 chests in the palace. There's Golden Idol and everything up to Ilana's Tower. There's nothing in the present. Oh no, fire. The Firelock chest's in the present. So we have to make sure to burn the vines. Just like the game says, you have to burn the rope. Star, pretty good. We'll immediately equip a star. Makes things easier. I have the warp down to the Caves of Banishment. At some point, I should probably check that out. I get the water mask and the gas mask at like exactly the same time, so I'm a lot more inclined to go check out Maw first. I'm mostly down here because there are checks here, rather than this felt like important to route in. It's just I don't want to orphan checks. Just do not want to orphan checks. Alright, let's hope Kantaran isn't vanilla Kantaran. Oh, perfect. It's basically vanilla Kantaran. Radiant, though! Do love me some Radiant. Yo, thank you for the bits, Seabot. Very much appreciated. Have a good lurk and have a good dinner. How am I popping fire? I just have a fire orb. Oh, good. Good. Heck yeah. Alright, worthwhile. And we're gonna kill Maw this time. Because we're going to go back for the Firelocked checks. That feels important here. Wind plus, not my jam exactly. I will probably skip the Wind plus. Not quite as smooth that time as I wanted. Was my Radiant less powerful? I think I didn't have the Scythe ring, which is what made the difference this time. Scythe doesn't work with Radiant. Yeah, but it still rotates around you. So for enemies that are unmoving, you can frequently get the Scythe hit from the thing that's just rotating around you instead. Yeah, the contact damage was what made the difference last seed. I think we tag the warp. Tagging the warp is just good practice. And then go up in full clear. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Yeah, the flies are dropping juice boxes. How nice of them. Excuse me, lab glasses? I will. Oh no, I won't. I have the Empire Crown. I got a crown, we're good. I do not need lab glasses. Feels good to just navigate through that room cleanly. That room has always been a hassle for me, yeah. Radiant helps and Sash helps. Big Ice? Wow, Big Ice. Well... I do have Radiant Plus, so I guess I am not that concerned about low HP Zarian. I have burnt the ropes. We're gonna do... No, we're not gonna do the fire checks. I guess I'm gonna do this fire check because I've already teleported. And now I am committed to my course of action. Blue minus. Absolutely worthwhile. Let nobody tell you different. We're gonna go kill Maw first, so as to spawn the shipwreck checks. I feel like I am due for a shipwreck time spinner piece. I don't know what to do about this poison. Wow. That's one way around the problem. Forbidden neutral, eh? Interesting. Forbidden has its place. Alright. I was right. Maw was correct. Empire minus? Boo. One concussion. Ah. Yo, Teleria? A great Maw. Yay for the zoomies? No lies. Ah. Remember how to navigate these rooms. That's fine. I already have like a lab coat or something. Right? I already have like a lab coat or something? I have like a lab coat or something. I like my odds. Good boots fight. And I haven't actually done Siren's Cave yet. Or Sealed Cave. Cave of Banishment. Man, how do I... Upper Cave of Banishment. Siren's Cave? We're calling that Siren's Cave? I'm calling it Siren's Cave. Okay. Bad jump, bad jump. But now I get to zoom! Yeah, I'm just gonna bonk the mushrooms, I think. That seems like a reasonable course of action. I didn't get Bat Ledge either, so let's go get Bat Ledge as long as I'm here. And then we go to get the fire-locked checks in the present. This is not the place I wanted. This is the place I wanted. Two concussions. I'm probably at like 7 concussions. Is that a bangle? I think that was Sellen's bangle. I think I would like to equip Sellen's bangle. Sorry, Galaxy Earrings. You tried. Sure, Shadow Seal. Hey! Heinous. I still can't get through the library, can I? But now I can go into Zarian's Cave. But also, we can just go to Ilana's Towers. We haven't done any of the towers. I'm feeling lab this seed. So let's make sure I kill Golden. Flag set makes you forget you have difficult decisions at times. Every decision in this flag set is a difficult decision. Like, I love that the routing is so open, but I kind of hate that the routing is so open. Save points are for suckers and or people who are less confident. There it is. I feel like that's not uncommon, Lily. Like, I feel like I get double jump a lot less often than I get sash. Like, maybe not a lot less often, but definitely some amount less often. Think I have pink? I do have pink. I have a royal ring. Sure. There's light wall, sure, whatever. Man, I am so spoiled on these seeds. Radiant Plus is just... I love Radiant. Eternal Crown! Do I wear that? I can never remember. No. Empire Crown, Eternal Coat. You don't get Radiant Plus often? Okay, well, the first two practice seeds in the Discord are Radiant Plus seeds, so, you know. Have at it. Gold ring? Why are you selling me gold rings? Get out of here. I am not planning on upgrading my skills in that particular way. There's D. Alright, now I can get to the library. But I am not about to just warp out of here. Oh. Jin neutral. Jin neutral is worth using. I don't know if it's worth using over Colossus Blade Plus. Might be. It probably is. Crunch! Delightful. Bleak and Silence. Those are some rings. Nothing really good here, though, huh? I mean, double jump, but like... Now I can go to the library. There are still some orphan checks in the present, so that's a thing to keep in mind. I still don't have C, but I do have D. Or none of the present, the past. Still some orphan checks in the past. No Kobo, so we're not fighting anybody here. And no tablet yet. There's the lake and the 2 vertical required checks in Don't I? I don't have C. Okay, so I'm still going this way. Elevator! Come on, man. Hurry up. I don't got time for this. Where am I? Where am I going? God! How do I route this? Whoa, okay. Merchant Crow, love it. Can't go there. Here. But I can go up from here. Requires E card. Sure. And then without C, I gotta go all the way down and across because I do have B. And I probably want to go into this upper sealed cave. I want to hit the warp first, and then I want to go into upper sealed cave. And then I want to go into lab. I don't know why I want to go to lab, but I want to go to lab. I'm just feeling it. The seed, I'm hearing the whispers of the seed. It's talking to me. Requires E card. How many cards are there? Ow. There's nothing over here. There's nothing over here in the present. Go all the way across first. And then come down here. So I can warp out of here. Traveler's Cloak. Love it. Alright. Upper sealed cave, not worth it. Not going into the Gyre. I have time stop. I'm not going into the Gyre. It's the Eternal Coat. I do, in fact, want to equip that. Standard gun. Nope, it's just a brooch. Don't pick up things that are bad. Still no tablet, but we're here, I guess. Let's peek. Bird statue. No, thank you. That's not where I wanted. This is where I wanted. Gotta go fast. It's true! I'm going insufficiently fast. Must go faster. I think I have A, so I guess we're going into Spider Hell. Not that hellish, it turns out. Radiant plus, quite good. 3 concussions. Rude. Am I going into Dad's Towers? I never go to Dad's Towers. I think I have this warp, though. Let's fight a boss. Goddess Brooch. Oh, really? Wow! Really? I went too fast. Oh no! Okay. How low is my health? Like, I guess I just wasn't paying attention? Dangerous. How hard was he hitting me? We'll try that again. Maybe I take the save first? Nah. Boss gave me a speeding ticket. That's one way of looking at it, for sure. Nope, no good. Almost skipped it. Once again, no faith. What do I want to do to you? I've got Ice Plus, right? I don't. I have the Ice Weapon. The Ice Spell. What do I have here that's good? Eye's good. Alright, well I don't usually go this way, but we're going this way. Kobo. Tablet, okay. Here? C and Kobo are both progression items. I am taking a lot of incidental damage here. We should maybe work on that. Easy. I have the tablet, so there's all the stuff in the lab, and there's all the stuff in the library. We're going to the library first. Since I have Kobo. Nope. Nothing good in V. Stop! I don't care about the Holy Mother. Nothing good anywhere. Where is anything good? My God. I'm so behind. Game is popular with the speedrunning community. I mean, there definitely are some speedrunners for this game. I need to use... Not Royal. Is Icicle good against you? I feel like Icicle is not good against you. Is Aura good against you? I feel like Aura's good against you, but I don't have any good Aura stuff to use. Do I? Is this a good idea? Wow. Aura's not good against you. Alright, back to I then. Alright, you got me. I'll heal. I was way too close than it needed to be. To lab? I still feel good about lab, but maybe feeling good about lab was wrong. Nope. Lab was right. Tablet locked. Tablet locked. Are you looking at this? Tablet locked spindle. This wasn't relevant. That doesn't matter. Those don't matter. That doesn't matter. Elevators. Jeez, what a seed. Looking for that third gear. Come on, third gear. Had to go up to Dad's Towers for the tablet in order to get the spindle, which was in a lab download. I was right, lab was relevant. It always feels good to be vindicated like that. Alright, the last spindle could be literally anywhere, though. Still literally anywhere. I don't feel like the logic is pointing me towards anything specific. Maybe behind a C gate? So, like, behind Varney or behind that first, behind the first elevator door? At least I've got Teleria for all this running around. Yeah, okay, I don't need that. Things I don't need include... Isn't it here? It's here. Oh, jeez. I don't know where anything is anymore. It's here. It's literally on the map. I don't know. Okay. Zarian? We checking Zarian? I'm gonna check the orphaned past checks before I check Zarian. Old coat. Not particularly exciting. Hey! Alright. We got it. We got it. Get out of here. Leave. Where am I? Oh, all the way over here, huh? Alright. I will navigate the pyramid. That's fine. The pyramid could have had it too. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about it. Pyramid could have had the stuff I needed too. I guess it's a good thing I didn't come here and check. It would have been a waste of time. Well, I still needed to go further into the pyramid, so it wouldn't have been a waste of time. This is all stuff that I need to navigate through anyway. Oh, nice. Over. Over. Oh, well, that would have been over, but whatever, you know, it's fine. Over. Damn it. Missed the jump. Trying to, like, do tiny little optimizations for these rooms since I've navigated these rooms so many times. Ought to be able to optimize them slightly better than I am currently doing. Where is my light wall? Yep, that's how that's supposed to go. And now do it again. Oh. That's the game. 101.27. 101.27 for SDG Sean's seed. Wow. Oh, this seed sent you everywhere. That's a lot of different places you had to go. What a good seed, though. What a good seed. What a frustrating seed, honestly. I still got everything I wanted. It's still Radiant Plus, so I'm not going to say it's a bad seed. But it sure did take some work to get to all the places. There's something on my tracker that I don't have. What is that spot on the tracker that I don't have? Between Elevator Card and Kobo. What piece of progression am I missing? Why don't I know what that is? Oh, that's Oculus, and that doesn't matter. That's why I don't know what it is, because it's Oculus and it doesn't matter. Over an hour is slow, but this was always going to be a slow seed. With Tablet in Dad's Towers being required, and then backtracking to the lab, this was always going to be a slow seed. I feel pretty good about these results, though. It's like, not a terrible time. I think my times are uniformly okay. Which, you know, if I end up, like, even 3/4 of the way down the rankings, I'll feel okay about that. I think I'm still not quite ready to do the qualifier seed. I think I still want some more practice. But this is good results so far. Oh, it turns out I'm thirsty? All right. Before we start another seed, and rest assured, we are starting another seed, I'm going to take my usual stream break here. Gonna go refill water, gonna go to the bathroom, etc. I will leave you folks with some music while I'm gone. And let me say thanks for hanging out. Thanks for spending some time with me and with Timespinner. And I'll see you folks in a bit. All right, I am back. Thank you for your patience, folks. Let's pause the music and get back into the game. I guess we can move off of this ending screen. I didn't even check my concussions. I think like overall my times are a little slow compared to the good to medium runners, but I don't feel terrible about my routing for the most part. Like I kind of had a feel for where I wanted to go, and that feeling played out more or less correctly in both seeds, which is really interesting. I'm not claiming to be the logic whisperer, but like it still feels really good to be like, 25 minutes into a run and be like, I don't have tablet yet, but I'm feeling good about the lab. And then having a Timespinner piece be in one of the downloads in the lab, locked behind the tablet in Dad's Towers, which is like, that is a long seed. That is always going to be a long seed. But it feels good to be vindicated, right? To have this suspicion and have it play out the way I think it's going to play out. So, yeah, call it good runs. Satisfying runs, at least. I feel good about how well I'm... there's definitely stuff I need to practice, for sure. Like, I could be moving faster. I could be more optimal. I could have, like, a better idea of what decisions I want to be making. But I'm feeling good overall about how I've been routing. So, I definitely want more practice before I do the qualifier seed, but, I mean, that's what the stream is for, so. Speaking of, let's get another seed going. So this is another seed from the Discord. I have, there's people that are posting, like, practice tourney seeds, just to kind of see how other people rank up against them, and kind of get some practice that we can like compare notes on, right? So the first seed was posted by Wef. The second seed was posted by SDG Sean. This seed is posted by Urza MTG, who's been in the stream a couple of times. And I'm gonna try out this seed and see where it gets me. So yeah, if you want to play along, Timespinner Discord has the randomizer channel, and I think the bottom like 50 or so messages of the randomizer channel are almost exclusively talking about practice tourney seats. So there's a lot of stuff to work with there. And I guess I'm ready. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Iron Plus. That's not a thing I've seen in a long time. And Colossal Blade minus. I've been getting a lot of Colossal Blades. Even minus Colossal Blade is still a really big hit. Iron Plus is really interesting. There's definitely a couple of things that are weak to Blunt. So this has the potential to be really good and useful. Fade to White. Fade to Black. There it is. What do you have for me now? Poison Trap! Wow, worst girlfriend ever. I trusted you. I neutral. Umbra Plus. Umbra Plus? Umbra's dark, I think. But also it's a really fast attack. I'm gonna be using a bunch of weapons that I don't usually use. We'll see how well this goes. God. 16 should be able to kill, right? Yeah. Maybe I just didn't get the initial hits in. Well, already down to half health. What a great start. Rats are weak against blunt. Okay. Alright, I'm going to route this part correctly now. Because there is the way that I want to route this. So let's do it. Oh, that's really hard to do, actually. To navigate this the way that I want to do it. Because the bats are exactly in the way. Yeah, Discord, for whatever reason, is sending me notifications on stream, even though it usually doesn't. I suspect this is my fault. I don't know what the fix is. But I think for the most part, I'm just going to be not paying attention to it. I could call it out so you're not confused, so you know it's my Discord and not your Discord. But, like, I think it's just going to keep happening. I don't get that many Discord notifications, so it's probably not that big a deal. Security A, huh? Alright, bats suck. Let's not play with bats. We gotta make sure to make that jump to get the bat to go up off to the corner. Yeah, there's not really a lot of clues. I kind of agree with that, Lily. I understand where you're coming from. I kind of like that it's open. I think that's fun. I think that's interesting. But I understand feeling like you're just kind of rolling the dice and, you know, not sure how well that's going to play out for you. I get that. I need to take the warp back up. No water down there. No damage. Wow. Colossal Blade minus. Sure is minus. Did you like the routing without Enter Sandman better, Lily? Like, was that more fun for you? Or just in general, you don't like the way Timespinner races? Just in general. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna set myself up with these frozen spires. Yeah. I can see where you're coming from on that, absolutely. I don't blame you for thinking that way either. Like, I agree that the routing in Timespinner, especially with the new flag set, is really open and difficult to get a good handle on where you want to be going. Really? Nice. I'll take that. I'll take that damage boost. Ow. Okay, that was dangerous. Good health up. Good health up. Yeah, I like that routing better, going to the right first. That's why you're organizing the tournament rather than running. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Are you planning on... Ooh, Beacon. Time Worn. East Lake Serene. What does that mean for me? That's behind Big Bird? Interesting. That's actually a useful Time Worn beacon. Huh. I'm fully expecting... You know what? I'm just going to follow that one immediately. I'm fully expecting to not get any progression on this side. It would not surprise me at all. Oh, between the bridge and Cantaran. Okay. Okay. So this only opens up Cantaran and nothing else. And I don't have a Warp Shard. And I don't feel like fighting Cantaran. Okay. This is not as useful as I thought it was going to be. And the basement's not flooded. Yeah, we should just go to the basement. Never mind. Never mind. It looked like a good idea. But, Serene is still flooded. Yeah, if Serene was dry, it would have given me a lot. I was kind of expecting that to mean that there was no progression on this side, and that was my progression. But with Serene being still flooded, I don't like my odds. So we're going to check the basement loop. Even though the basement loop is never useful. Useless basement loop. Modern. Okay, not that useless basement loop. For once, something useful in the basement loop. Modern warp is pretty useful. Oh. Whoo! Forbidden Plus! That means Jin Inferno's plus. Alright, I will absolutely lean into Forbidden Plus. That sounds delightful. Or I could just miss all of the jumps. Where am I going from here? Do we go up top? Do we go to the library? We go to the library and buy things. That's where we go. Since I just unlocked library. I want warp shards. I have A and B. That doesn't get me anywhere. Do you have anything useful to sell? Anything I care to buy? Yes, in fact. Well, I had this equipment the whole time, and I didn't even look at it. I must have gotten it from drops. I can't get the thing. I have no progression. I can't get the thing up top yet either. Wow. Merchant Crow, technically progression, but not what I'm looking for. Traveler's Cloak I'll skip, and I think I'll just head left from here? Like, there's still some progression I could get in the past, but I'd rather go get all of the checks down this way first. As opposed to the, like, 2 checks over in the past the basement loop. Or the one check on Cantaran? Yeah, we'll go back this way. And this way I can use Frozen Spire to kill whoever's at Boots' spot, which is exciting. Can't get up there. So we're not getting any of the Firelock stuff this time. Which, unclear if we're never getting that stuff or just not getting it now. Absolutely equipping lab glasses, thank you. Hey, found some water. I guess that means that I can get the warp to Zarian early? Absolutely. Equipping Sellen's Bangle, thank you very much. Wait, can I get this? Is this in logic? No, it's still not in logic. Okay, I didn't think it was. This is open. So we can go check in on Skelly. Always say hi to Skelly. Skelly is friend. Alright, max health up, maybe not as big a deal. Skelly is still friend. I forgive you, Skelly. Elevator keycard doesn't get me anything without D, which I don't currently have. I have A and B, so still nothing. Blade minus, I don't think I will. What if it's Cantaran? I guess we're gonna go check Cantaran. Now that I have warp, so if it's really miserable, I can warp out. Oh, I can get this chest also. There's the chest here, which I normally can't get until after I have access to this area. Alright, I'll take it. That's helpful. That gives me access to something. What does that give me access to? This area. It gives me access to right here, is what it gives me access to. It gives me access to the chest it's in. Oh, I don't feel good about this. Oh, I guess it's going fine. A little rough, but not too rough, actually. It's a trap. Alright, well, there's only, like, 2 more checks. So I guess it was here the whole time, and I should have just gone for it. I should have ignored the Time Worn beacon. How sad. At least I get some experience out of this. Yup, Sash is just right there. God, horrifying. I guess let's see who's at idle. I will take this save. Because this fight doesn't worry me exactly, but, like, it could be a bad one. No, I'm okay with this, actually. Good fight, good fight. Useless. Alright, I guess up to Ilana's towers? Yeah, up Ilana's. I don't get the plasma room, but I do get another shop. And I do like shops. I still can't go past the library. So there's not a whole lot in the present that I am missing out on. Tablet, okay. That gives me some more stuff in the library. Gear. Alright, this was relevant. This was extremely relevant. Man, I was baited by that beginning. I don't know how much time I lost. Not a whole lot of time, but I was definitely baited. Like, they got me. They absolutely got me. Well, I don't have that kind of money. I think Captain's Cap good? Not as good as lab glasses. Literally only paying attention to the attack stat. Yeah, whatever, just hit me. Hey look, it's Vanilla Ilana. Nothing good. But hey, at least Alana's dead. That's good. Armor is terrible. Ooh, I didn't even think about armor. Like, is that an actual, like, value I care about? Gas mask. Timespinner gear too. Whoa. Alright, I guess the Timespinner pieces are coming hot and heavy now. I'm gonna go kill Maw because I have gas mask. Otherwise, that would not be my first choice here. Yeah, Captain's Armor. I understand. Oh, I don't even know if I can kill Maw, actually, because I still need the Water Mask, don't I? Gives no attack, just defense? Lame. Unfortunate. I guess I can... Do I have fire? I do not have fire. Alright. Also disappointing. But I can make it to the other side here, which is a place that I want to be. I'll stick with the star, I guess. I'll stick with the star. Man, I want hairpin. Where is my hairpin? Plasma geyser. What am I doing? Just jump. You have Teleria. Just jump. You know how to navigate this room with Teleria. Just do the thing correctly. Shiny rock helpful. Alright, that's fine. And I have Sash, so I can get up to the chest at the top. So this is useful, as they say. Shattered Plus, heck yeah. I'm willing to equip a Shattered Plus. I mean, this is the same seed as the Iron Plus, so it's not like we're short on good sources of blunt damage. And I can go fight whoever's up top here. That's scary. But okay, you got me. I'll go do it. I am willing to challenge whoever's at Ifrit's. I'm gonna save first, and then I'll challenge whoever's at Ifrit's spot. Yeah, I don't even know what's in logic right now. Like, I don't have like a good sense of where my next thing to check is. It's true. It will tell me. Oh no. You know what? I'm going to be a little safe here. I'm going to be a little safer here. Whew. God, it's never worth it, is it? I mean, the lab coat's okay. Not gonna turn down a lab coat, I guess. Alright, where should I be going? There's all the stuff down here. What, did I just not go this direction? In the present. Did I just skip checks in the present? Oh, it's stuff that's now in logic that wasn't in logic. And also Zarian. And also, I have vertical. Well, I don't like any of these options. Zarian, I guess? Oof. I'm not ready for Zarian's cave. Whatever. The checks are going to be a bit denser than the random one-offs. And Forbidden is pretty good at clearing this place. Now I can do the checks here. The save and quit checks. Alright. I guess we're keeping them. Right. That one I can just go straight up. This is the one where I have to dodge around. Whee! Oh, that didn't work. Arm minus. Am I fighting whoever's at Zarian? I guess as long as I'm here, right? Might as well poke my head in the door and see. Good. Oh. I can't even get through then. How disappointing. I didn't even think this was a possibility. Wow, okay. Now I know. This is a possibility. Oh, that's really disappointing. I can't even get to the warp. Right? I can't get to the warp? Can I get to the warp? I can't get to the warp. Oh, that's really disappointing. What a waste. Good thing I have warp shards to get out of here. As long as I am here, I'm going to get these two pickups. Oh my god. This is a bit extraneous. Like, I probably should not have gone out of my way for this check. But we are here. Hell yeah. I need to check. Oh, right! I have D! I can get into the library and go into the rest of the present now. I got the D card. Yes. Okay, so diving Zarians was worth it. As much as I hate it. The one that hits me, I still got hit by. I remember how to route this place from below. That's the save. That's useless. And I have the elevator key card, so we go this way. I don't have C, so we skip this. Grab this. And then up and above. Here. And this is a check. I have B, so we can get through there too. Even though I don't have the C card. Alright, well, sand bottle not high value, really. Did I miss anything? I have C card? No, I can get it from the other side. That's why it's lit up. I don't go down to that cave. Not with that water. Let's check in here. There's not really that many options for progression. The seed is surprisingly linear. Do I have tools to kill spiders? What do I have? Frozen and bombardment? Does this work? This works, but miserably. Alright, so I can do this. I'm just not happy about it. And I am warping out rather than go through that again. I will spend the warp shard and be right over here. I don't have I do have tablet. I have tablet, so I can get the B check also. If I'm expecting to warp out of there, I should probably have done that last. Wait a minute. Don't skip the chest. Thank you. I don't have C, so I can't go fight Varney. Combat helmet, I mean, okay, but it's still not better than an Eternal Crown. God, I love Forbidden. Ah, and the Eternal Coat. Heck yeah. What a great day for good gear. I can go through here. Heading out. Alright. Have a good night, Seabot. Thanks for dropping by. That's that. What's left? The end of Siren's Cave. And all of the orphan checks in the past. This is the kind of thing that I need to be better at knowing, like, where can I go from here? What should I be checking from here? Check that ledge. Skip Siren's Cave until I have water? Or until it's the last set of checks? Check the 2 orphan checks here. Dark Flames. Poison Trap. Love it. I have pink. I do have pink. Ice Orb plus, I suppose. Fire! Alright, let's burn the vines. Am I going to need... Am I even gonna get a water mask this seed? I'm still 3 Timespinner pieces short. So it's not like I'm completely free and clear anytime soon. In my last warp shard? Let's go to the library then and refill. Oh, what a messy seed. I'm all over the place here. I got something. Now I get all the Firelock checks. Empress Robe. Not overrun an Eternal Coat. Blood Plus. That's not a thing I have used with any regularity. Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm so bad at navigating these rooms. It's not relevant to my interests. Blood Plus is awesome. I would expect it to be, honestly. Hairpin. Spindle? Alright, I guess we gotta go to Siren's Cave. Right? Nothing else? That I didn't care about. That's the end of Upper Sealed. Do I have I don't have Mysterious Beacon yet. Yeah, Siren's Cave. Siren's Cave is it. Wow. Could have gotten that forever ago, but I don't like going to Siren's Cave early. Whatever, poison me. And it's Water Mask. Alright, now we can go kill Maw. Wait. Yeah, there is a thing this way. I'm gonna go get this one. It's that captain's uniform we were talking about. I do have Gas Mask. Yeah, we can go kill Maw now. And we can go kill Zarian even. If that was a thing I wanted to spend my effort on. High push. Probably not worth, but whatever. Go bug Waffle. Alright, have a good time. You bug the hell out of Waffle. Warp Shot. I'll just go straight to Zara, straight to Maw, instead of going through Flooded Serene. Which means I am skipping some checks, but I have suspicions. I have suspicions. This might be a Crash Site Seed. I have a pendulum. Oh, pendulum is the chaos one, not the poison one. Oh, well, whatever. Guess I'll just be poisoned forever. Metal wristband. Worthless. Worthless. Oh, I have hairpin now. Finally, I can play the game. Don't need it. Security keycard C. All right. We're going back to elevators as soon as this is over. Bombardment. The shotgun. Hello? Skip, please. Thank you. Chest. I am checking the C. I'm checking what's behind C card before I go into the lab. This is a little bit out of my way, but it's like I have been given a piece of progression. I kind of want to not lose the thread on that. That seems like a thing that might be good. We'll see if it's just time wasted. It might be. Hi, Boots. Bye, Boots. It's time wasted. Not gonna bother picking up the eye. Quickest way to get there? Sure. Was indeed time wasted. All right, to the lab. Still not going to the Gyre. If it's in the Gyre, I will just last location it, and I am fine with that. Two pieces still. All right, that's 3 checks in the library once I am done ransacking the lab. Don't care. That was... Purple was nether? I think that was nether. All the way to the top? That's an ancient coin. Doesn't matter. Let's fully ransack the lab, since it appears to be that kind of seed. Neurotoxin and a poison. What a gift you have given me. Radiant orb neutral. Not a fan of this. Oh no. Okay. So slow. Max health up. Are these bosses ever worth it? Ancient pyramid. Okay, so kind of. Maybe. I still need one more Timespinner piece. And I am willing to check dads, if that's... if that's what it takes. You say iron. How do you feel about shattered, though? That's what I thought. Still no wheel. but somewhere there will be a wheel. Are you a wheel? Are you a wheel? Are you a wheel? Light wall. Neither of you are wheels. Does Dad have the wheel? What are the odds? I don't think Dad has ever had progression in any of the seeds I've ran in my entire history of running this game. But you know what? I'm here to check, I suppose. Wow, Vanilla Dad? No. This is Young Dad. Damn it! Alright, what's left? I didn't pick up Varney. I didn't pick that up. I deliberately didn't pick that up. Siren's Cave. Not Siren's Cave. Upper Sealed. It's a slow one. I didn't check the right places in time. And then I went to Dad's Towers. Never do Dad's Towers. What if it's in the Gyre? I'm gonna be mad if it's in the Gyre. Did say I would literally last location if it's in the Gyre. Crash site? I guess I didn't check crash site? Crash site? Is that accurate? I'm not sure which of these is actually closer. I think it's the same. I think it's very, very similar to each other if they're not actually the same. Useless? I haven't killed Zarian. God, what if Zarian has it? That's all stuff I've peeked. I can get... Pyramid. I haven't been to the pyramid yet. And I can go to the pyramid now. So let's go get some checks. I gotta go through here anyway. So we might as well get some checks while I am headed through here. Oh, what's up, Risha? Well, this is a lot of water. Here we go anyway. Man, if it's actually here, I am tempted to warp out instead of trying to leave through all this water. Oh, there's Jin. Okay, immediately equip Jin Inferno. I love you, Bombardment, but Jin Inferno. No, I might love Bombardment more. Absolutely teleporting out of here. Like, I'm not even sure it's quicker to teleport out of there. I'm just frustrated by the water. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is enough sometimes. So flooded a pyramid. Oh, it wasn't wheel? Disappointing. There's a bunch of stuff I orphaned in the past. How did I not get this? How did I not get this? Really? Did I just leave it? I must have just left it. There's 2 checks here. And there's the bottom of... there's the bottom of Lake Serene. I never went to the bottom of Lake Serene. Oh my god. I could have done that forever ago. If it's just underneath Lake Serene somewhere, oh, I'm gonna be so disappointed. This could have been like a 50-minute seed if it had been if it's down here. Like I deliberately skipped it so I could go kill Ma. Oh, now I gotta go refill on warp shards again. Worth it to go buy more warp shards than to get stuck without any warp shards. This is the present. This is not where I need to be. God, you know it's going to be down here, too. There's no way it's not down here. It's not it. Better checking those pedestals. Teleria makes it harder to check pedestals meaningfully. Where the hell? There's not so many more places it could be. Alright, if it's not here, we're checking the Gyre. Which, for the record, as stated before, I am not fond of. Still a place that could have been checked earlier. And I happened to almost last location it. So yeah, this could have been done 15 minutes ago. And instead I just last locationed Waterfall. That happens. My god, this is really hard to position. And then she does this. $110.35. Yikes. 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 Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. But you know, that's kind of how the rando goes sometimes. Is like you find spots that you either don't go back and check or you do incompletely for the sake of speed, and either get penalized or rewarded. Sometimes good routing, sometimes not good routing. I wonder if I should have twigged that it was underwater, and thought like, oh, I have the water mask. I should check underwater stuff preferentially. Like, I really want to be using my progression preferentially. The thing is, water mask gates like a lot of spots, so it's hard to be like, oh, I have the water mask, let's go check all of the water mask locations before doing anything else. Like, that's sometimes useful, sometimes not useful. Well, I'm not going to say that felt good, but I did eventually get there. And 110 is pretty slow, but it's not impossibly slow. I did have a relatively early Teleria, so that's probably why. No, 110 is miserable. 110 is just really, really bad. This probably should have been a forfeit, all things considered. But that's what practice is for, is figuring out what's good, what's not good, and learning about places and routing and stuff. So I feel like I have learned about places and routing and stuff, and that's gonna be it for tonight.